Not all microgreen seeds need to be soaked, but for some seeds, it actually is very important. Stay tuned to learn exactly why we soak our microgreen seeds and what this actually does. For the best microgreens content on the internet, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the bell. That way you get notified when I come out with new videos on Tuesdays. There are plenty of microgreen seeds that don't need to be soaked, but all of the microgreen seeds do need to absorb water in order to start their germination process and start growing. Seed soaking isn't a crazy concept. It's actually quite simple, and I'll explain exactly why we do so right in this video, along with a metaphor comparing how seeds sprout in nature versus how we do it in our microgreens farms in order to help explain this concept. Soaking seeds really isn't specific to microgreens, but rather it's specific to all seeds in nature. Think about the seasons and around what time of year the seeds start to sprout again. This happens in the springtime when the ground gets really wet from all the snow melt and the changing seasons. The water soaks into the seeds and they start to germinate underground until they grow up through the surface of the soil or the land where they were all winter waiting for this special moment. This process truly is magical, as all that potential energy that was stored inside that seed is now released and bursting with life into a new plant. And one of the coolest parts about this is that the plant is actually using the nutrition that was stored in that seed, which happens to be the perfect food for a plant in its earliest stages of growth. And that's exactly what happens with microgreens. They're getting most of their nutrition from the seeds themselves that they grew from. So this is very simple. It's just nature and germination. Comment below and let me know if you're seeing this in a new light, or if any light bulbs are going off for you right now. That's allowing you to kind of realize the similarity between seeds in nature and the way we are germinating our microgreen seeds in our farms. With microgreens, it's really the same thing as what's going on in nature. We're getting the seeds intentionally very wet so they can absorb that water and germinate properly. And with microgreens, it's very important to get thorough germination when starting your trays. If the seeds don't germinate properly, they're going to cause problems for the seeds within your tray that did germinate properly. The bad seeds will start to rot and go bad within your good seeds, and it's going to start destroying the whole tray. This will result in a lower quality crop and the potential loss of an entire tray. Not to mention, the more seeds that do germinate means that there's going to be more plants, so fuller crops and higher yields. Aside from proper watering, getting your trays off to a good start is key to growing high quality microgreens. This is why it's so important to soak certain microgreens varieties so that they can absorb all that water over the hours that they're soaking, allowing for full hydration and a thorough germination. Now you know exactly why we soak certain microgreen seed varieties and what that actually does, but what if you have other questions around different aspects of the microgreens growing process? Join the microgreen support group on Facebook so you can talk with other like-minded growers, including myself, and get the support that you need. To learn what microgreens varieties need soaking, click the video below or click the other video to learn the best way to soak your microgreen seeds. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to share this video with anybody you think it may help. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.